flat roofs, solar collectors or roof gardens or rain gardens, something that was good for the environment.
We absolutely are in a position to do that. Probably, if you wanted to make the city greener, you would start here by joining the common council, because we affect the zoning policy. There's an example in River West on Pearson Hadley where Steve Cervais of Pragmatic Construction wanted to do a green roof, and because he did a green roof, he had more occupiable feet, so he had to scale down the project. If we're going to reward somebody and let them build a little bit bigger, or let them build a little more profitably, it ought to be in exchange for green space, public amenities, or green roofs, because if we're retaining our stormwater, if we're being more energy efficient, that has tremendous consequences for the whole city. And when we do these CBAs, that's got to be one of the things we're negotiating. If we're going to spend a tip, that's one thing we can spend a tip on. Other things, obviously, are job training, local hiring, affordable housing, but environmental, public space, and green building is something, like I said, if we don't start doing it, somebody else will. And I've been very involved in issues of urban agriculture and green space. I'm a member of the Milwaukee Urban Agriculture Network. I've been a volunteer at Growing. How many people know what Growing Power is? It's the last farm in Milwaukee. It's run by Will Allen. It's an incredible spot. It's over on 55th and Silver Spring. And you should really check it out. He's actually an internationally known figure in the urban agriculture movement. He's got raised beds on basketball courts in Chicago, in Brooklyn, and he regularly goes to Europe and other parts of the world to share his expertise. So that's the key, and I've gotten my hands dirty with that. I've also gotten my hands dirty on issues of sustainability on the Food Policy Council, which is about not just urban agriculture, but about institutionally where are schools, hospitals, prisons buying their food, and are we buying it locally? Are we encouraging ways to get healthy, affordable food into every neighborhood in Milwaukee? Right now there's a tragic link between poverty and obesity, because the only thing available in food in neighborhoods that are largely on government assistance is very cheap, unhealthy food. So we need to change that, and I think the position of being involved in city government is the most crucial position, because these are issues of zoning, these are issues of subsidies, these are issues of disposal of city-owned properties, and how we do that, and what we encourage and what we discourage.
I'm a big supporter of using city agencies to promote greener development, and you know, it's little things that have been underway already are promising, like MMSD promoting rain barrels, which you know I have at my house, or you know, but absolutely, if we could be encouraging in the zoning code green technologies, I think it's better for the city in the long run. In fact, I had a little girl, a mom and a little girl come up to a door this this weekend, and you know, part of my conversation is usually about, do you want to highlight any issues for me? And the little girl said, cheaper gasoline. And the first thing I said was, well, there's not a lot the city could do, and then I thought, well, actually, there is, because we can model by conservation, by promoting